Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Dungeon of the Mad Mage. This is session 57. Oh, what do you guys do next week?
Sleep?
What do you mean?
I'm just gonna preempt this that next
Players
week
or
is going
people?
to be the day after Baldur's Gate 3 comes out. So
Yeah, I'm gonna be playing that, so there's that.
Sleep?
no,
I don't know.
I think I'm gonna take a day and a half of PTO next
Oh,
week.
yeah?
Take Friday off.
I think I'm gonna take some PTO, some vacation time pretty soon, but it's gonna be in probably 3 or 4 weeks actually. Anyways, welcome back to Dungeon the Mad Mage. We are, or the party is, on a journey. And we've done, there's going to be, so we'll go through a little bit of a recap here in just a second. But then afterwards, we're probably going to take a little bit of a step back. Because I kind of rushed through the 3 days of the journey pretty quickly. And I know we had talked about magic items and things like that, so we're going to touch base on those again. And if we need to take a closer look at those 3 days, we can. If not, then we'll just... So, recap time. Previously, on the Dungeon of the Mad Mage, the party found themselves eagerly working before Howdown, but with just a day left before the event, there was only so much they could do. Bones spent his time with the Guild of Chotu and Eatatin, focused on crafting. Ashes spent time working for the Grey Hands, assisting in some mysterious transportation scheme. Matashtai spent the time working, but more specifically, he spent his time experiencing more of what the city had to offer and what its citizens' lives were like. Ezrah spent time transcribing a new spell and attempting some more research into it. On the evening of the 9th, when the comatose man they had rescued showed no signs of improvement, Ashes decided it was time to take the man to a temple. He chose the Temple of the Moon, and there met with a priestess who seemed to know of him. She accepted the charge of the comatose man and encouraged Ashes to return to Salune's temple in the future. On the morning of the 10th, the party headed to the Field of Triumph, where they reported for the muster of Howdown. They witnessed the announcement of the operation they would be involved in, a series of battles between 3 troll armies. They were also made aware of several others like them that seemed to be working for the city guard as extra muscle. During this, they met with their liaison to the 4th Division, one Callow Harden, and the commanders for the company they would be with. So, Callow Harden was a human ranger with a sharp tongue and wry wit. She escorted the party to meet the commander of the 4th Division, one John Merlot, an old, thin man with a reedy voice who was clearly unhappy. His foul mood seemed to stem from 2 parts. One, that the 4th Division had the easiest target of the 3, and 2, that the plan to eliminate that target hinged on several unknowns, namely on the party. Merlot made it known that he thought it likely the party would fail, but nevertheless he would follow the orders he had been given by Guard Knight Commander Heldrick Rosenkrantz. He gave the party their orders and other basic information and dismissed them until the morrow, when the 4th Division, as well as the other divisions involved in this operation, would be traveling northward. The party, after questioning Callow and agreeing to meet with her at the North Gate, the morning began to busily prepare for the battles to come, purchasing new gear and consumables, making new tools and weapons, buying mounts, and more. And rather than kind of like fading back into a scene, that's where we're actually going to come back into the situation, is back on that and more. So, before we actually jump back to where we had left off, is there anything that we have thought about or considered over the course of this week that you guys do want to add to hey, we purchased this, or hey, we gathered that, or hey, I wanted to pick up this magic item because Bones had purchased
bribed
an
people.
early
Yeah.
copy. Had purchased an early copy of the magic shop list. So what's up? What do y'all want to do?
I'd like to take out a small personal loan of 1,000,000 dragons.
No. Or
That doesn't sound like too much
Fine.
for the person who is inventing checking.
yeah.
True.
I mean, if you would like to go beg a noble for money or entreat upon one of the organizations that you have done work for,
No.
I would like to purchase a tent, please. 2 gold.
okay, sure. Yep. Add it to your list. Easy
Okay.
peasy.
You don't need to do that if you don't want to.
Oh, also.
Well, I mean, we'll have the dome, but I just would like to be in something less.
Magic?
You
Clear?
sleep naked.
No, don't want to see your situation. Huh?
No.
Just I'm gonna have the tent as backup.
Backup tent.
Backup tent, if necessary.
Deck up tent.
Tent.
Backup tent feet.
And that's 20 pounds. That's heavy.
The
That's real
tent.
heavy.
Are you
don't
getting the,
need it if
the
you don't
fucking
want it.
cloak?
I'm sorry.
Are you getting the cloak?
I will if you are passing on it.
I mean, you made
You're
a pretty
getting the
good
fucking
pass.
cloak. Buy the cloak.
Jay,
Yes,
Oh
I'm
my
going to buy
God.
the cloak.
I think if I get it, can I, Jeremy? If I get it, can I also get the benefits of being a half elf?
No. How would
Well, at that point,
give,
I'm definitely.
how
I
would
have
that
an
give
elf
you
at
the
that point.
benefits of no? They don't
It's a set
turn
bonus.
you into an elf.
Set bonus.
Jesus.
It is not a set bonus. No.
Isn't, wow, man.
Absolutely not.
Set
Absolutely
bonuses
not.
and more than just WoW.
I know, that was the first thing I thought of. Shut up.
I mean, it's pretty iconic from WoW.
It doesn't say if it requires attunement, does it? Yes, it does.
Yes, it does.
Cloak.
Yeah, the cloak does, the boots don't. Which is weird, but alright.
0.5 pounds.
Welcome to D&D Magic Items.
That's right, baby. No attunement for me.
So what's the Who's Line tagline? Welcome to Who's Line, where
The
The
points are made up.
no
The points don't matter, and
The
not
jokes
oh,
are made
yeah.
up and the points don't matter.
Yeah.
So it's okay. The jokes are made up and the points don't matter. So it's welcome to D&D, where everything's made up and balance doesn't matter.
There you go.
That wasn't that good. You should try again better after thinking
If
about
I
it.
had delivered it immediately, it would have been okay. Shut your face.
You didn't.
That's why I turned it into a conversation.
Smite him.
Zachary.
Smite!
No. What are you eating?
I don't know.
I
I don't know.
I saw some like rice and I was suddenly interested.
I was cauliflower rice,
Okay, I'm less interested.
as you should be.
Anyways, okay, so we're getting a cloak. Cloak. There's a
I
cloak.
put it in my sheet.
Cloak, there's a cloak, everywhere's a cloak. Old McCloakle.
I'm sorry.
I-E-I-O.
Alright, Cloak of Elfenkind has been purchased.
What the fuck? I just checked my passives in my page and I haven't checked this in forever. What is passive of the Keeper of Secrets?
I never heard that in my life.
What
That's
was that? Was that the thing where Ezra.
Oh,
and
that was the
Yeah,
Doomathorn statue.
Yeah, all right. That's gone. I forgot to take
Yeah.
that off.
Wow, Zach remembered something.
I'm a fucking god.
Nice. Nicely done. All right, so we made a tent purchase and a cloak purchase. Sounds like we're okay otherwise.
Yeah.
Okay, fantastic. So those are kind of like bundled into your original the frantic preparations, the evening of the 10th. You guys rest. You meet with Callow at the North Gate early in the morning of the 11th. You're there for the muster of the various divisions, right? You find out actually 2 divisions are already on the road and heading out. The 4th is one of the last ones to leave because they have one of the shortest journeys. So, everything that I said last time still kind of holds, right? Callow is intent on being like following the 4th division, but being apart from it, right? She gets bored of just riding the road, and so she ranges off and encourages you guys to follow her repeatedly, etc. Is there anything you guys want to accomplish over the course of those 3 days? Noting that, like, nothing that we did on the last one changes, right? You guys still aren't hitting any random encounters. Callow, like, that whole concept that we kind of, like, ended on, where you guys realized Callow has been looking for trouble intentionally, right? That's all still happening, but the concept being that I kind of just rushed through the 3 days real quick and didn't get you guys any chance to do anything or ask any questions if you wanted to.
Like, seriously, if I realize she wants to like look for trouble in a like for any purpose of like gauging our skill or whatever, I will be like really happy with just like a sparring match.
Sure.
We could like do some one-on-one.
So absolutely, we'll get to that, right? But that's a realization towards the end of this situation, and right now I want to make sure that I don't just gloss over. If you guys have questions or you want to do anything, this is the chance to do it now. Otherwise, we'll move ahead to that kind of. Okay.
Okay.
I do not have anything, so.
I mean, Ezra would probably ask cursory questions just about her, but that's
Sure.
not something we need to RP out. Just how long she been in the guard.
7.
That yeah, 7.
Seven. Sure, yeah. So
From
she
Waterdeep.
makes
Just-
small
just
talk with you,
general
right? Yeah.
History type stuff.
You find that Callow is a relatively amicable person, right? She doesn't. She'll ask questions or she'll make comments. She doesn't tend to seek out idle chatter, but she doesn't seem to disdain it either, right? If someone else is being kind of like a chatty Cathy, she will respond to them. She just doesn't seem to start that type of engagement. But she can also be kind of authoritative at certain points, right? Occasionally, when ranging outwards, she'll kind of like call for you all to halt, right? She makes it clear, like in the situations that she informs herself as like the leader of the posse, right? So like she's ranging in front, she's telling you guys when to stop, she's telling you guys when to be quiet, right? So, anyways, you guys travel several days northward, and then it's kind of on that final 3rd day, right? That Ashes, you broach that subject, right? That concept of like, all right, clearly you're like looking for trouble. Do you want us to just like fight it out a little bit, or so how does that go down?
So I've kind of picked up on seeming like, you know, you want to see kind of what we can do. And I feel like there's a simpler way to achieve that. Do you want to go a few rounds?
So, let's paint a little bit of a picture, right? So you guys have been on the you've been on the long road for about 2 days, right? On the third day, you kind of like the division winds off the long road and begins to head northwest into the foothills, right, of the Sword Mountains. And so, you guys are kind of like on this country track at this point, right? You're not just completely off-road, but you're on a much less traveled thoroughfare, right? And so the 4th Division is a little ways ahead of you, probably 30 or 40 minutes ahead of you, encamped in a on a ridge, or just on the side of a ridge line, right? With patrols ranging out to make sure they're protected on all sides. So it's early evening at this point, and Callow kind of looks around as you say that, and she says, well, truth be told, I don't exactly fancy a go at you, at least not in the current setting. But you are right. The idea.
You want me to fight him, and I'll point over to like the mat.
She'll say like, the idea has merit. You're not wrong. I am a little concerned because I have no show. I've not seen what you're capable of. I've only heard things. And the things I've heard are good, mind you. But, well,
Good.
specifics can be a little bit, muddy in situations like this, so. And she kind of like, she seems like she's been struggling with it. Like, she doesn't want to just be like, yeah, beat his ass, right? She doesn't just want to be like, because she feels like it's kind of like a silly thing, right? But she says, if you are willing to demonstrate, then sure, why not?
Hey, Matt. You wanna go?
What, you can turn into a wolf?
No, that's very that's not when you're fighting something you don't want to kill, you don't use that.
All right, sure.
That is a safety thing.
The Kung Flu. Ooh, does that mean I get to fight Asia?
It's
I
like
get to
the
fight
it's like
Ezra?
the unequivalent of trigger
You get
discipline.
to fight Ezra.
I throw a dagger next to his chest.
He dies. He implodes.
I mean, we could just do fisticuffs. Well, I'm not gonna go fisticuffs with a fucking monk.
I cast Power Word Kill on Bones.
Oh.
What are you doing with power words?
I used this scroll that I've had in my haversack for about a year.
We
I
have
do
like,
not have 100 HP, so I am
yeah.
dead.
Fair enough.
Is it 100 or is it like 150?
I don't
Regardless,
know.
we don't
I
have
think
it.
That is
stun,
dead.
stun is 150. I think kill
Yeah,
is
still?
150.
Yes.
Stun is 150. I know that.
Okay.
Because reasons.
So,
Like we still have like a day to rest up, right?
yeah.
Because
So-
like I'm okay with like burning resources.
Yeah,
For,
you guys
like,
know. You guys know that your destination, Rasalanter Keep, you'll be arriving there mid-morning tomorrow, right? Where the 4th Division is encamped. It's only about an hour or two march to Rasalanter Keep, and the plan is to march there tomorrow, get there mid-morning, set up battle lines basically, and then allow scouts to kind of surveil the area, and come back with information. And the plan is actually for a late afternoon engagement, so that you guys, once the fighting happens, can begin to kind of like head into things in early evening, basically, like not quite under cover of darkness, because trolls have dark vision, so it's not exactly going to be an asset for you, but not like broad daylight, basically. So they plan to like pull the majority of the trolls away into combat and then allow you guys to sneak in.
Okay.
All right. Well, if this is happening, I climb a tree to keep watch.
There are no trees nearby where you're at, but there are some pretty large rocky outcroppings.
I climb a large rocky outcropping.
Okay, fantastic. Well, I
Just
mean,
like home.
actually, there is a gnarled tree on one of the nearby rocky outcroppings. It's dead because keep in mind, or it's not dead, but it's bare because you're in winter. Right?
Trying to hide. I'm trying to make sure nothing.
I'm just saying, like, if you want to get on top of it, you could, right?
Yeah, I want to do that.
Okay. Sweet.
Now, are we waiting to plan out our plan of action until we see the place, or are we?
Yeah, that's the idea, right? Is the division. The commanders know the basic layout of Rassalanter Keep, but they don't know if the trolls have done anything, right? The location is an old, ruined fortification, so they don't know if anything has changed. So that's the plan, is to get there, allow scouts to survey the area, and then come back with that information, so then you guys can have kind of like this plan of action going in.
Pass the lantern.
Okay, so is it basically like, are Matashtai and Ashes gonna duke it out?
Tell you what, I'll go fisticuffs with the monk as long as the monk doesn't use stun.
I mean, if you're not turning into a wolf, I wasn't gonna stun you.
Aw.
Okay.
But how else is Matashtai gonna add Ashes to his list?
That's
It's gonna be one fucked off crazy night. Matashtai just like it's storming, lightning in the silhouette scenario, and Matashtai just appears in all of your rooms next to you and just stuns you in your beds in the middle of the night.
like, you might not have been expecting me. You might find this stunning. Pop.
No.
That would be pretty funny, actually.
Go to water jail.
That would be pretty fun. Go to water jail.
Yep.
Is that what Waterdeep jail is called now? Water jail?
I'll fight you with my Pie King pan.
That's what Silas used to say. He used to say, beep, go to jail. And then
All
he
right.
said, beep, go to jail.
Both of you just roll initiative for me. No need for tokens, you guys. Okay, so Ashes actually goes first. All right. So you guys,
Quick, he was ready.
you move a little
He
bit of
lies.
ways,
He
right?
moved the fuck out.
Cross the road into kind of like this little clearing. Bones is off. As you guys kind of like walk over and get ready, right? You're kind of like hashing it out. Are we doing fisticuffs? Are we using weapons? Right? You're kind of like talking it out. Bones is scampering up this escarpment and up the tree, this little dead gnarled tree on the side of it, right? Okay. You guys reach an agreement.
So,
Ashes, your turn.
So here's the thing. As written, I'm not really supposed to do this. I'm not really going to.
What are you doing, Ezra? I think both Jay and Mitch both have this look of like, that's fine. You can roll initiative. Just know if you do something.
I can get to you from anywhere.
As they engage in combat, I twin spell hold person.
Okay. So
Like,
they
in
set,
motion.
they get ready, right? And go ahead and what's your DC?
It's a 7.
DC 15 wisdom saving throw from both of y'all.
All right, I need a wisdom saving throw from both of you.
No. Hurry! Oh no, I'm about to get whacked.
all right. So you guys square off against each other, and right when you're like the hammers fall, and you both like look in each other's eyes, and you're like, huh, you just nod, right? And you're like, yeah, let's do it. And then it's flurry of motion, and immediately you both hear arcane words being muttered. And it's a quick glance over, and ashes freeze, and Matashtai, you do not, as you realize Ezrah has interrupted your battle. I guess it would be Ashes now, but
Nope.
Ashes at the end of your
his
turn,
he
you
makes
get
a
another
save.
wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Nope.
I failed.
Oh.
Matashtai.
How far away is Ezra?
Not far enough.
The
Like,
furthest I could be away is 60 feet.
not far enough.
Well, I would like to dash over, or to run over and just wallop him upside the head.
Just
As he's running at me, you just hear, oh boy.
Callow is not standing far away from you, Ezra, actually. She's only like 10 feet away from you, leaned up against the side of a rock, and she's like, oh, bold move, sorcerer, as she sees Matashtai just sprinting at you. So Matashtai, of course, covers the distance very quickly. Go ahead, Matashtai.
Okay, I'm gonna whap him.
It's a bold strategy, Cock. Let's see how that plays out.
That's an 18 to hit.
That's a hit.
Holy
Oh!
shit!
And I'm unconscious.
And I'm unconscious. Nice, okay.
That
11,
was meant to
11
be like an
damage.
upside the head kind of hit.
Make a concentration check for me. That's a success. So, Ashes,
I am
you
not-
stay.
I am not Warcaster, just as a heads up.
You no, okay, gotcha. All right, Ezra, top of the round. It's you.
Well, I still got text, bro.
Oh, are you just going at him? Never mind. Sorry, I thought this was like a light scenario, not like a full bore. How about
And then
it,
I
Matashtai?
dash
Go
back
ahead.
over to Ashes, and I wallop him.
Oh, you're sharing the love. Technically, Ezra would get an attack of opportunity if he so
He would.
chose.
Oh yeah, that's true.
No, I'm not. No, that's just going to be disappointing to me. I'm going to let him run away.
Okay.
Not even worth the effort.
Matashtai, you dash back over to Ashes.
Yep. And I'm going to like kick at his knees, try to trip him.
At advantage, because he is.
Yep. Well, since I'm a held person, I don't trip. I just.
That's a hit. Now, question: are you actually trying to like knock him prone, or are you just like alliterating that I kick at his knees?
No, well, I'll see if I knock him down. I'll go the knockdown.
Okay, so knocking him prone would actually be a shove attack, basically. So that's going to be an athletics, but it will be at advantage because he's actually. I think it fails automatically. Doesn't he count as paralyzed?
Shove him.
Yeah, when you're
Good
paralyzed.
Yeah.
lord!
So if he's paralyzed, yeah, he goes down. He cannot succeed because he cannot resist you. So you basically just like, poof, and his whole body goes.
And then
It does the board thing.
I put my foot on his chest, Captain Morgan style.
Nice, very nice. Okay. Now that's the end of your turn.
Yeah, we'll say that's the end of my turn.
Ezra, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
I drop hold person and then I cast it just on Matt while he's captain.
All right. Ashes, you are no longer held. Matt, please make me a wisdom saving throw. Oh my god.
You can't stop me.
Cannot. Ezra, anything else?
You can't stop the beat.
I just look over at Ezra and I say,
It's the motion of the ocean.
It's like the Final Fantasy VI finger wag.
I'm just kidding. You guys have fun.
Okay. Ashes, you're on the ground. But it is your turn. You are no longer held. What do you want to do? Matashtai has a foot on your chest.
Oh, I'm gonna grab that foot.
Oh.
I'm bringing him down with me.
Okay, so you're gonna try to like pull him down, that type of
Yeah,
scenario?
I would
Okay.
like to athletics him.
Yeah, so it's like another shove attack type scenario. So athletics versus either athletics or acrobatics.
Oh, I'll do acrobatics. Shit.
Shit. Nope. No. So like you look over at Ezra and you're like, no, but you're distracted just long enough for Ashes to unparalyze, grab your ankle, twist and pull, and just jerk you down on top of him, and your faces are
shit.
this close together. And
Unarmed attack headbutt.
so you have
Now,
two
kid.
attacks, Ashes. That would have counted as one of them.
Okay. So rules as written don't really they kind of specify this is a lichen form thing. So would I be able to write just my bare fists as a tiefling?
What's the wording? What's
The
what's
you have
wording,
to
the
say,
wording is
cast it
like
on a
in,
weapon?
I think the wording implies
Claws.
claws. Crimson Right. As a bonus action, you imbue a single weapon and blah 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 blah. I think that's going to be under the.
I think it might actually say
Transform.
your lichen form claws. Damn, if you were a turtle or a tabaxi, you already have claws. You could just do it.
A
Well, I think
natural
it's-
weapon, such as a fist or a foot or
then you wouldn't
etc.,
have
is
eight
not
resistant
considered
fists.
a weapon for the purposes of spells, features, fighting styles, traits, etc.
Okay,
So an unarmed
that's fine.
strike is not considered a weapon, excepting in the fact that you make a weapon attack with it or an attack. But basically, it just prevents you from buffing just your fist. But it,
Fine.
Well,
So
never
same
been
for
a
like
lichen math.
smites as well. So I
Okay.
assume it.
yes, that would be my assumption.
Okay, so I guess I'll just roll. What is it? It's 1d20 plus proficiency for fists.
Yes. Plus
All right,
strength.
here, I don't have a thing for it, so that is a 20.
You hit.
Yeah, you hit. You
And-
don't hit.
But that's like an improvised weapon, so it's 1d4.
No, it's not even
No,
1d4.
It's a
You,
1.
you
plus
deal.
your
You're not a
strength.
monk. You deal 1 damage.
Okay.
Which I've always thought to be weird, but you deal 1 damage.
I do think
Alright.
it should be at least a 1d4 for everyone.
I
but-
agree, right? But
Right.
well, isn't it 1d4? It's 1 plus your strength, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so it's 1
'Cause
plus
you
your
are
strength.
proficient with your.
My strength is 4, so that's 5 total.
That's 5 damage. That's better. That's not bad. So 5
Alright.
damage to Matashtai. As
I was assuming
Ash
I
just
was on the
pulls
ground,
you
I'd
down
like-
and
like
then basically
roleplay it.
like
It's like
pops
I'm
you in the
straddled
chest.
on top, just like pop, pop, pop.
Pop, pop, pop. Nice. Okay.
So
Gotcha.
are we both prone?
Yeah, you're both prone now.
Technically,
For the
yeah.
sake of advantage?
I don't. Yeah,
How
it
does that
just
work?
it just cancels though, because you're both prone.
Okay.
No, yeah, you don't have disadvantage if you're prone. I don't believe.
Oh. You not?
Yes, I believe I don't think so, dude. Let me look.
That would be really funny. So ground fighting is just everyone has advantage.
Everyone has
fighting.
advantage. Just go crazy.
Yeah, everybody's fucked pretty much prone. Oh no, you do have disadvantage.
No,
You have
okay,
disadvantage
you
on
haven't.
attack
You have
rolls.
disadvantage. All right. So it just
Attack
evens
rolls
out.
with advantage.
If you're both prone, it just evens out. All right.
All right. Well, as he's punching me, I'd like to headbutt his fist.
Do it.
Bro, I've got ram horns. Like
I'm headbutting your fist.
it actually lands. Meets the decent.
Nice.
Oh, break that hand.
Break that hand. 11 damage.
Yeah, let's cause lasting damage that won't heal by the time we fight the troll.
No, we got a long
General.
rest. It's fine.
And then as he reels from the headbutt to the hand, I like to punch him in the bicep.
Okay, you punch him in the biceps. Jesus,
Hit
what are you
what it hit.
doing? Okay,
Use
that's a
bicep
hit.
punch,
That's
obviously.
another 8 damage.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm gonna flurry of blows. Punch to the stomach.
Okay. The 14
punch.
misses, but the 26 hits.
26 lands for another
10
10.
damage
Nice.
to ashes. Nice. Okay.
At this point, you would consider me bloody.
Am I grappled?
You are not grappled. It wasn't a grapple. It was a shove attack.
Right.
So he just
Okay.
knocked you prone. So you're right next to him prone. No,
Okay, then as he's reeling from the attacks, I'd like to roll backwards and stand up.
Okay. Gotcha. Use half your movement to stand up. Understood. Okay. You all feel a
Oh great, now we go to war.
bones from up in your perch, right? Because the evening, the light is fading, the evening is kind of like darkening, and you see coming around the hillside, you see 3 large shadows, and one is significantly in the lead, and it's running directly towards you all.
I shout out a warning.
I look at it and say,
Incoming!
oh shit.
You all have
Sorry.
1 turn right now, so at the top of the round, we're going to go ahead and put you guys on the path and swap over
on the
to
path.
this.
Oh, it is black for me. It is
It's a
nothing.
black square for me.
Black
Okay,
AF,
okay,
dude.
Okay, un momento.
Hey, Jeremy. I don't
Jeremy,
know
it's black.
Oh, hey guys,
Jeremy,
is
it's
it maybe
so
black? Oh, can you see it all?
Pitch black.
Oh, no. What in the
What
world?
the fuck?
I just want to see
Un
things.
momento. So we've
This
got
is the most racist thing I've ever been a part of.
Say it.
What about now?
Don't say it.
I didn't
Don't
even
say
realize
it.
what I just said until just now. I'm sorry.
Okay, better now?
Yes, I can
Okay,
see.
by the way, Matashtai, your light
Wow, look
actually
at this
isn't out,
terrain.
right? Because it's not dark enough for it to really be out yet, or for you to need it to be out. It's early evening, but early evening here in the hills is dark enough for you to not be able to see very far, okay? So that's just what this is simulating. All right?
Okay.
Everyone can select their tokens and roll me initiative.
Can I take
Uh,
my
where-
other one?
What direction was the
Nope.
sound coming from?
From the south. South-southeast.
Okay. Okay.
Bone.
Wait, is Callow a girl or a guy?
Hallow is a
Girl.
girl.
Okay.
A little loud.
It's fine to me.
Shut your face. Okie dokie.
Shut your fucking face, Uncle Fucker.
Whoa. Why is my freaking... Okay, roll 20, why are you being like this? Roll 20 is making me, like, zoom in real hard to see anything. I'm not used to being on a smaller map with this layout. Actually, this is causing me problems.
This is
Uno
a
momento.
tiny ass map.
Let me fix it. By the way, this map, as a heads up, this is an awesome map
good.
by Dr. Mapso, actually. This is, you can find him on
That's the
Patreon.
map creator.
I've used several of their maps on the Monday campaign. Like, awesome maps, fantastic maps. I actually got into contact.
I'm him too now.
Nice, awesome. I actually got into contact with them and asked about using maps on the stream campaigns. So we might try to filter in some of those when we can. Of course, we're doing a module, so you know we're in the dungeon of Mad Mage all the time. So chances of using a bunch of them on Wednesday campaigns are kind of but we'll see. Right, for opportunities like this. Anyways, I'm gonna adjust the settings on this map real quick to give me some extra width, so I can move over to the side. So, un momento. This is adjustment in Roll20 on the fly. So that. There we go. Now I can actually move around and show audience where things are. Okay. Who's not on the turn order? Bones, you're not on the turn order. Bones, turn order me.
I rolled.
Oh, did you? Why?
Didn't I roll?
You might just not have selected your token. Go ahead and redo, and who will go from there? Awesome. And you had a was it 22?
Yes.
I believe it was a 22. It was. I haven't rolled before now.
Okay,
Well,
top
you rolled
of
twice. Showed up twice.
top of the round. So this is basically like a free round for you guys to kind of prepare, undo some of the damage you may have done. Bones, you are about 30 feet up in the air, by the way, right from where everyone else is, because you're up this escarpment, which is about 15 feet, and then about 15 feet up in a tree. So what do you want to do?
I would like to hide.
Okay. It's pretty
As best as
sparse
I can.
coverage up here, so it might be a little
But I wear
difficult.
fucking earth tones and
Lays
shit.
flat.
Fine.
Okay. All right. You can go ahead and do that. At disadvantage, you have advantage with the boots, though, so it'll be normal.
Okay. Normal hiding. Activate.
Not bad. Pretty good. All right, cool.
Luckily, he's a rogue.
I will go ahead and also hold an action to whip a dagger.
Oh, because you
if
can
possible.
use a bonus action to hide, right?
Indeed, I can. Where I'm
Fantastic.
a rogue.
Okay, so you're going to use a hold an action to whip a dagger when
It is possible.
when a target comes in range. Okay, gotcha. Fair enough.
When I can hit more than air.
All right.
Which, I mean, because I'm sharpshooting, that is, I believe, 60 feet.
Yep, that should be.
So.
Matashtai, you all hear this booming. You hear Bones kind of call out a warning as he sees the shape enter into the area first. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna ask Ashes real quick. You need a heal, or are you all right?
You see a little trickle of blood.
Right.
Mechanically speaking, I'm about halfway, half-mast.
Okay. I'm gonna pull out the Staff of Healing,
Okay.
and I'm gonna bop him with some heals.
Bop him with some heals. Bop him with some
Reminds me of,
heals.
like old Final Fantasy, where you have like a healing rod, where you can literally hit your allies with it to heal them.
Yeah.
We're gonna hit you with I'm gonna hit you with a level 3.
Wow.
Bam. Garbage roll, but that's what you get.
I'll take a 13 regardless.
Okay then. 13 HP to Matashtai, or to Ashes.
To be clear on the
anything else for your turn?
mechanics of healing, Seth, do I draw it to use it? Is that a draw action?
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
Bato.
Then that will be the end of my turn.
All right. So you hear Callow kind of curse, right? And so she says, she kind of like mutters under her breath and walks over to you, Ezra, right? But what she's saying, like her frustration, like voicing her frustration, doesn't match the look on her face. On her face, you can see she's just grinning wildly, and she looks just like hella like, yeah, let's do this, right?
I just kind of do one of those double takes of, yeah.
And then she kind of like walks over to you and she says, "It looks like you could use a quick pick me up, friend." And she holds out a hand, kind of like waiting on you to like give her a nod or something. And she just like claps you on the shoulder.
Oh, yeah, nod at her.
And heals you for 3 health.
Unconscious again.
Yay! Awesome.
Were you knocked out?
No, he wasn't. He's just joking.
I was like, God damn.
I mean,
Mac-
that's
just-
just a quarter of
joking.
my health in one blow.
Look
Though.
at that. It's fucked up, bro. How much HP do you have? Could I kill you in one hit?
You probably could.
I don't know if I could. 49 is a lot.
No, I probably. If I had everything up, maybe.
I don't
Let's
think I
not,
could.
let's not do the math on this, please.
No, the that's how we determine our damage. That's our damage meter. How many Ezras can you kill in one turn?
Jesus Christ.
What
the
the I could do
That's pretty funny.
potentially 6. So
You could do 6 Ezras in one turn? Holy shit. You're
I'm
good.
not counting. That's 11 times 3.
All right. After Callow claps you on the shoulder, right?
Yeah, I can do it.
You see her. You see her kind of like nod at you, and then she sprints away from you, right?
What's up, bro?
Just super quick. Just sprints away from you.
She's about
And
to
as
take
she
Oscar
does, right? It's so like the light is fading, and you can see this big shape forming on the horizon because of the like silhouetted by the fading light, right? You watch her run, kind of like just on the bounds of your dark vision, which is kind of starting to kick in now, right? You don't actually need it, but it's kind of starting to like take over in that like sense, right? And she all but vanishes once she reaches that edge of your dark vision, right?
Rogue life.
So,
Ranger.
Ashes, you're on the ground. you just pulled Matashtai down, punched him a couple times. He hit you a couple times back. Gets up, right? Bones yells out. You all hear this trembling, and then Matashtai heals you. What do you want to do now?
While I lay on the ground, my breathing will pick up, and I'll transform on the ground. So I will transform, and then I'll put my hands behind my head, and I'll do like this big ass kip up, you know, where you push off the ground and your feet first, and
Sure.
I'll land on the ground.
Gotcha.
And, face towards the rumblings.
All right.
Why does everything I have to do that's not attacking have to be a bonus action?
Would you like anything to be an action this turn?
Well, I mean, like we can't do that, right? Like you can't take.
No. I'm saying, do you have an action that you would like to perform this turn?
I'll just hold the attack action
Okay,
if
gotcha.
I can somehow get into range of something.
Ezrah, you're up.
How close are the silhouettes?
They're maybe 100 feet off. Maybe
Do they
150. It's
appear-
hard to tell.
Does it feel like they are? Where is my? Does it feel like they're coming like from down here up towards us?
Yes. Yeah.
I used to could do kip ups,
Yeah.
and then I got old and fat.
That's what happens when you break your bones, you brittle-boned motherfucker.
Brittle
Yeah?
bone bitch.
I will go ahead and twin spell haste on Matashtai and Ashes.
Okay. Gotcha.
Like to imagine whenever that happens, Ashes involuntarily starts panting.
And then I run away.
Who did you haste again?
You and Ashes.
Just
Oh.
the two of us. We can make it if we try.
Das
Our
Boot.
melee boys so that they have the extra AC and shit.
Just the two.
All right. So on the horizon, at the top of the round, what's this? Forgot what this fucking thing's called.
A troll?
A hill giant?
An ogre?
A troll, says the guy that couldn't remember what a hobgoblin was.
An orc?
They're very similar in my defense.
You
Just
and I.
17
My
of us.
brain has failed me.
And
I
one
keep-
that you had one.
I will.
Oh my god, is it 3 goblins and mechs?
Oh shit,
That would be
Magitech
pretty,
art
pretty
writing.
awesome.
It's actually 17 goblins
Oh,
and
that's
3 mechs.
How cool would freaking like Magitech armor be in Faerun?
Pretty cool.
Okay.
Definitely more cool than not.
Oyo. Alright, what's your distance? Your range, Zach? Okay, no, he's not.
Gotcha.
So you guys see the form get closer, and it begins to kind of like climb up this hill, and just kind of come into your vision ranges. Clearly into your vision, right? Because again, you can kind of see that silhouette of him. It should be just on. And now,
can't-
great.
Mouth of Grolantor.
Hey. Okay, so top of the round, Bones.
Yeah, mouthy.
You're up.
Okay, well, I see nothing, so I will hold an action to throw a dag.
Okay. Matashtai, you're up. So you kind of do have this moment, right, where this thing is rushing forward, and you can kind of see him silhouetted on the evening sky. But then he reaches the foot of this hill, and you can clearly hear him kind of like clambering up, right? But now he's kind of like out of sight for a brief moment, basically.
You said there were
That's how-
3, right?
Yeah, there are 2 others in the distance behind. This one's just closer.
Oh, okay.
My vision is
I'm gonna put the staff away,
Just as a side note.
Can I
The vision's supposed to-
use an action to draw my bow?
My vision is 60 in dark or you can see in dim within 60 as if it were bright, and in darkness as if it was dim. I can see, the way I can see is based on Matt. So I don't have a vision radius. I have Matt's vision radius.
I am all the light you need.
Should
No,
I have a
only
vision radius?
mine. Okay, well, now I can see less. I think
it's
you
just-
deleted Matt.
Well, because Matt has
You
the
deleted
actual
me!
light. I did delete you. I was deleting you to test things.
Well, so should my vision be clear as fuck after 60?
Huh?
If it's dim, if it's dim, shouldn't my vision be clear as
Yes.
fuck
Okay.
after
Look,
60?
guys, bear with me. The lighting arrangement
guys,
in
what
roll
the shit?
20 is not like how do I simulate in roll 20 evening hour light. Give me a break. Goddamn. Yes,
Fine.
you would probably see a bit more than you are right now. Calm it down.
Every time I take a bite of that rice, it's like disappointing.
Shit. Mitch,
But I'm hungry.
re-roll initiative for me, sorry. Just to put yourself back on the tracker. I didn't think about that when I kicked you, but I'll fix it. Okay. Perfect. All right. So Bones holds another dagger attack. Matashtai, what were you doing?
I was putting my staff away.
Okay.
Can I use my action to draw the bow? Use my action and my bonus action to draw my bow?
Well, it's your action to do another item interaction after
Yes.
your free one.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Okay, I want to draw my bow.
Okay. So stow with your free action. Draw your bow.
Wait, does haste? I can use the extra action from that to do an item.
An
interaction,
attack.
right?
An attack. Yeah. Sure.
No.
I think
Oh,
it's only
use an
attack
object.
or
Yeah,
attack.
use an object. Yep.
There you go.
There you go.
Okay, then I would like to use my hasted thing to draw my bow. I'd like to use my bonus action to Kensei shot. I would like to hold my action to shoot the thing coming over when I can see it.
So once it
like-
basically like gets into real range and you can have good
Yeah.
vision, basically not a disadvantage shot.
Yeah, when I can just shoot at it.
Sure.
Normal. That's when I want to shoot it.
I feel like Bones Uzumaki.
So sounds good. Callow, right? You do see Bones. You see her specifically. She kind of like you see her rushing around the side of the rocks below you.
Yeah.
And she kind of like hides over among the rocks.
Good hide. Good hide.
Ashes, you're up.
Do I see her though? Because if I'm seeing her and I'm relying on, I mean, I don't
Well,
want to
so
reveal
so
anything.
in theory, it's not dark enough for you to be relying on your dark vision. It's just I don't have a way to simulate evening light for you guys, so that's what I'm using is dim light.
I've had the evening light decision or talk fucking twice in the last 5
Absolutely.
minutes,
so in theory,
I'm sorry,
yes, you do
God.
see her. You do actually see her.
I'm yelling at him.
Shit.
So, but that being said, you're the only. I think you're the only one who specifically knows what's going on there.
Okay. Yeah, well, that's true. I have privileged knowledge.
Ashes, you hemocraft up. Yeah. Anything else?
Bro, you're hurting the shit out of your stuff. You're already hurt.
You're muted.
You're still muted.
You are muted.
You continue to be muted.
Hello.
Yeah, I know. I rolled as high as I possibly could on that, and also drinking a potion. We've made a bonus action instead of an action. That was my bonus action. So
You can. No.
can
Okay.
use an
I
action
will
to
say
drink
this.
it.
I will say this. We have made it a bonus action to drink a healing potion. I think I am fine with you using an action to use a healing potion. I will just say in the future, no doubling up, basically, right? Like you can't
You can't go.
Yeah, you can't. I use my bonus action to take a potion, and I use my action to take a potion. So you can use either to take a potion, but you're not using both, because that's a shitty, like, manipulative move.
Agree to disagree.
Well, all right. Well, if that's the case.
Is it bad that I looked at Zach immediately after Jeremy said that, just expecting commentary?
Zach likes to get the most out of his systems.
He does. He is efficient.
All right. That is the end of your turn, Ashes. Ezra, you're up.
Oh boy.
You did some hasty boy things.
I did. I'm gonna kind of head in the direction of Callow.
A blower cover.
A much slower pace.
Okay.
And I am going to hold a chill touch.
Okay.
His touch is chilly.
For when whatever is hoofing its way towards us gets
Comes into you and isn't disadvantaged.
First.
Gotcha.
Hostile.
This thing is gonna come up and it is just gonna get a fucking barrage. Holy
Look,
shit. Okay.
I just want to show off to Senpai.
Fantastic. Next. Okay. So haste. This might matter. Probably won't matter, but might matter. All right. So this thing goes, and it's basically gonna just tromp up here.
Become a pincushion.
Yeah, it's gonna become a pincushion. But as it kind of like it rushes forward, right? You hear it, you see it disappear, and then you hear it kind of like scrabbling up the side of the hill, and then all of a sudden it's barreling across the open field towards Ashes and Matashtai, and just like half like almost like running three-knuckled on the ground, right? That type of scenario, and kicking up dirt and flinging things left and right. It's got these massive wild eyes looking all around it. So you get a barrage of attacks.
You can't fool me. That's fucking Sloth from the Goonies.
He looks like he's eating goldfish or onions.
Yeah, and he's not happy about it.
I think he's supposed to be eating. So this
looks like a pumpkin.
They are pumpkins.
Onions,
they are pumpkins.
Okay, if it's onions, he's definitely an ogre.
They're pumpkins.
But if it's not,
Ogres are like onions.
Yep.
Yeah, we have layers.
We've got layers.
Which I love this as a scale, right? Because you can actually like see a pumpkin is basically as big as your head, so you can see how big those pumpkins are compared to him. You know?
He is quite large. All right, do I get advantage on my attack?
Big boy. Advantage on your attack for
Hit it.
Being hidden AF?
let me check his, because he is not actively. Yes, you do. So you get advantage. Ezra, that hits. Matashtai, roll your attack as well.
Okay.
2 attacks. Pew pew.
No, you don't hold an. You hold an attack.
Action. Attack action.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah, I think it
Two?
is.
Flat.
I don't.
I mean, you can look it up, but I think it is.
Maybe.
I think
I'm not
it's
sure. Honestly,
27 with.
I think we've answered this like 15 times, but I can
snake
never
attack.
remember.
Unless you're questioning it being a bow with ammunition. But
No, bows don't count.
definitely a long sword.
If it were a fucking crossbow, sure.
Well, didn't Matt bring out a bow?
Yeah, he has a longbow does not have loading.
Well, I didn't say loaded. I said ammunition.
That doesn't matter. Man, that would make fucking rangers so much worse than they are.
Right?
I say as I'm seriously considering playing a ranger next time.
I've thought
I've
about
not
it
even
a
play a
couple times.
ranger lately.
I long
Alright,
for the bow
party.
life.
I think my next character is gonna be an artificer though.
I've been looking at Artificer for a while. Artificer seems really cool.
Man, I should also look at Artificer.
Does that extra attack only functions on your turn? But I'm seeing
Damn, rest in
conflicting
peace.
stuff. Like I'm seeing legitimately
that's-
conflicting stuff.
All right, here we go. If I hold an
Yeah, somebody else search this so I can like look at other shit. Yeah, Ezra, you definitely hit. That's 14 damage, 14 necrotic damage. You like rake this tiny hand across this giant's body, and you're just like, oof, right? Because it makes this slight trail of necrotic energy, but the thing is huge. Okay. And all of the stuff just about me.
Jeremy Crawford, the ready action lets you ready and any action you could take, including attacks, but extra attack is only on your turn. Or extra attack is on your turn.
So it's basically you
My
are
first
ready
one
and
is the one that
attack.
hit anyway.
Huh?
Yeah.
My first one is the one that hit anyway.
Well, there you go. Perfect. So, a Kinsei shot fires, thuds into the other side, basically the opposite shoulder of the claw attack, right? So that's another 13 damage. And then Bones, you whip
Hello.
Wind Spike at it, and it hits it in the side of the neck. But this thing's neck is a tree trunk, right? It buries in there, but it's massive, right?
No, my dagger, come back!
You're like, oh shit! And this is how I really gain a victory. Right here, right now, the mouth of Growlanter just turns and runs away from all of you and takes Bones' dagger with him.
I'll be sad.
Oh, damn, that would actually be really funny. Holy
I'd
shit.
chase that thing down.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, fuck the mission. I want my dag back.
Okay, so now we get to see some fun stuff. So, what of you roll me a d10?
Ezra.
I regret not backing up.
You're hasted.
I'm not concerned about running away from it. I'm concerned that I'm in range right now.
That is a valid
No,
concern.
you get AC.
No, this
Does
is
it
actually...
sound like what he's about to do is AC related?
So the
Maybe.
mouth of Growlanter is a little bit you see as this kind of like this giant humanoid
Do you
rushes
see-
towards you. You see wild fury in his eyes. You see madness. It doesn't seem all there. It's yelling in this giant tongue, just screaming, slavering.
Eating pumpkins.
The mouth of Growlanter is a crazy creature. It's a randomized creature, so that's what the D10 is rolling, is to determine what it actually does. And again, I love doing little bitty reveals for you guys, right? Because Jake rolled a 9, and on a 9, the giant makes 3 attacks against one random target within its reach. Okay?
Uh-oh.
So 3 attacks are about to go at one of you, and we're going to randomize which one. Okay?
Hold on, what's its reach? 35 feet?
However, if no other creatures are within its reach, if there's only one creature in its reach, the giant flies into a rage and gains advantage on all of those attacks.
Oh my god.
So the fact that you didn't back up as Matashtai is actually a really good thing.
I was
Yeah,
about to
probably-
be in- I would have been in
Probably
trouble.
good.
So let's
So
see.
is it 2 AC from haste?
Yes.
Yeah, it's 2H. So, actually, I'm gonna let you guys, both of you roll a d20.
Got it.
Both of you, Ashes and Matashtai, roll
Got
a
it.
d20. The lowest loses and gets the
You
hit.
should
He
call
said,
it a
you
Constitution saving throw.
I think it's
Oh
me.
shit!
Oh no.
I
Oh no.
Maybe.
maybe. Okay. I gotta adjust things. My stuff is fucked up. Everything has been so loud tonight.
I'm gonna go
I
get a beer
apologize.
while you plan to murder me.
Okay.
Triple attack with advantage if there's no other target.
All right,
That's-
so 3 attacks. There's going to be 2 fists.
and a pumpkin.
And
swing.
the pumpkin.
That's a miss.
Yes.
Let me go ahead and swap this.
What's this?
And ooh, that's a crit.
That will be a hit.
Who's he fighting, Matt or Ashes?
Matt.
Rest in peace, he can be crit.
So the first one, Matashtai, you definitely dodged to the side, right? The second one, a flat palm comes down on top of you and basically
Fly
squashes
swatter.
you into the ground.
There's half my HP.
And as he does that, this is just for alliteration. You're not grappled or anything like that. As he does that, right, he basically knocks you to the ground and he picks you up to try to take a bite out of you. Okay?
He's just
Ow.
So the third
Hungry.
attack is a bite attack.
You can roll low. It's allowed.
23.
Or not.
All right, Matt's
9
dead.
piercing damage, right? Not that bad. Not that bad. Okay. So he basically like pulls you up, and before you're able to wriggle away from his grasp, he basically like chomps down on your arm, and you pull your arm out of his mouth, and you actually like shreds of flesh come off your arm as you rip your way free of him, and you see him like rear back and you watch as he feasts on your flesh. You see the wounds across his chest that have been made by some of your attacks begin to slowly knit close.
Oh my god. By eating you, he heals the damage you cause. But only yours,
Except-
no one else's.
Except, right, as that happens, they begin to kind of like knit close, and then he just like vomits right next to you. Like this big stream of comes down, and you watch that like knitting on his chest revert back as the damage remains.
That's weird.
What?
Because of chilling touch, probably.
Chilling touch?
Maybe he's
Because
a good
necrotic, it's not cold.
Oh, that's right. It's not just fire that does it.
Yeah, he's also not a troll.
He also not a troll, bruh. He also just
Bruh.
not a troll, bruh.
Well, shut up.
troll.
Okay, so that is his turn. That is what he can do. And then at the start of the turn, the other 2 shapes begin to come into view. Well,
Awesome.
you see the silhouettes kind of rush up to they rush up to that hillside, and you can hear them kind of begin to scrabble up, basically. All right. Bones, top of the round. It's you.
Bonus action, careful aim. Main action, sharpshooter dagger.
Do it!
5.
Holy shit!
That's a big oof.
Well, it wasn't the nat 1, at least.
No, absolutely
True,
not.
it wasn't.
Holy crap.
Turn
The first
over.
time you bonus action advantage yourself, then sharpshooter, and you double nat 1 into the party, I'm gonna have you like hit Ashes in the back of the head with a dagger.
Someone will probably die.
Like
Eyes
full
in the back of my
fucking
head.
damage. Oh fuck. Okay, so that one goes wide, but it goes wide really fast.
Fast AF.
Matashtai, you're up.
All right. Not in a great position. Okay. So it doesn't count as a draw, so if I throw away my weapon, right? So
No,
I throw my bow
technically-
over here.
Technically, if you just toss or drop the weapon, it's, you know. Now, if
Alright, I'm
you
gonna toss-
take the action to intentionally try to throw it somewhere, that is a different thing. But you're just tossing it to the side. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, I'm just tossing it over to the left over here, just like over by those rocks.
Okay.
And then with my draw, I'm going to pull out my staff of healing.
Oof, okay. Right to the staff we go.
Yep, sure are. And I'm going to use my action to cast Mass Cure Wounds.
I like it.
Yes, I am extremely injured. Please heal me.
Well-
I don't care about you.
Down here melee range.
I do not wish to do that. No.
I like how
So-
Zach started as ranged and then was like, nah, I'm gonna melee, and then has now reverted back to ranged because he's like, nah, fuck that shit.
So everybody but Bones gets 24 HP.
Well, you kind of did because you had the bow
I
initially.
didn't give you shit.
Yeah, well, the bow betrayed me continuously,
Wait.
so.
Oh,
Wait, so everyone gets 24? Holy shit, that's a good ass heal.
Yeah, that's a very good heal.
I
Damn.
have 84 HP.
No,
That was-
you
God,
don't get to
enough
do
talk
that.
about.
When you
Eight-
overheal with the staff, it gives you a shield.
That is definitely not. That is definitely not true. Anything else?
Okay. And so I can use the extra action to attack, dash, disengage, heal, blah, blah, blah. Okay, I'm going to use my hasted action to drink a healing potion.
Chuck,
Is that okay?
Chuck.
Sure.
Okay.
Fine.
Is it 2d4 plus 2?
2d4 plus 2.
Yep.
And
38
graders
plus
are 44 plus 4.
Okay.
Good. That's a good one.
Plus
Not bad.
8. Okay, we're in good shape. I'm going to then use my bonus action to adopt the patient defense.
Okay. Gotcha. All right.
And that will be the end of my turn.
Of your turn, Aloe kind of pops down, like darting through the rocks to the east of you. Bones, you see Callow kind of like bob and weave before like popping up with her bow and loosing 2 arrows quickly at the mouth of Grolanter. So she is going to do.
Man, I wish I remembered what I did.
Oh.
when I made the
His
character.
Okay.
his name is Mouth of Grolanter.
Yes.
Okay, because at first I thought she was aiming specifically at his mouth.
No.
I'm pretty sure Grolanter is a giant.
Yeah. Yeah. What was it? What is it that orcs get? There's like they get like extra damage because of their god.
So
Yeah.
2 arrows thud into the side of the creature and kind of and like reach down to like bat at him, and as it does, it kind of like just breaks the shafts off in its side.
I mean-
I believe you get an extra 1d8 there, sir.
Is that how that works?
No, I mean, I'm being legitimate.
Oh, and a 1d8 for for her, for Callow? What'd I miss?
I think,
The special ranger damage.
yeah. I can't remember. I believe so. I think I made her.
I think that's
that.
only on the first turn, which she used the first turn kind of prepping.
Not giant
No.
slayer?
No.
No, she's not Johnson.
Yeah, you're right. You're def right.
Gotcha. That's the Dread Ambusher, right?
Okay, she's a Underdark
Gotcha.
ranger.
Okie dokie. So that is the end of, well, not quite the end of, she she's a little closer, so she can kind of see what's going on. She says, "Watch out! There's 2 more coming up!" And then she kind of like darts back behind rocks. And then we got some stuff. So this boy, he goes scrabble, scrabble, scrabble. Let's go. Scrabbling on up. And as this big boy gets up here, kind of like looks around. And he palms at a boulder in front of him.
Throws a rock.
And he rears back and he hurls a rock at Bones, who is in a tree, daggering people. He sees this cat in a tree and he's just like,
kitty, kitty, kitty.
That is like Attack on Titan vibes.
Right?
Yes, absolutely. Very, very Attack on Titan vibes from these guys. Okay, so rock incoming. I think he's close enough for it to not be even up. 12.
Thank
Okay,
God.
stop.
That's a
rock.
big miss. Okay, and that is the end of his turn. Ashes, you're up.
Oh, you know it's about to be a Berserker Barrage.
Berserker Barrage.
So there's my 2 regular attacks. Here is my bonus action attack, and here is my hasted action attack.
Oof.
Shit. I am very sad about how this turned out.
So that first
Yeah,
one
I
hits.
do.
Roll me the damage for that.
That's... Oh, man, that's not...
That's 11.
Light of the Storm. So
Okay.
14.
Another 3. Nice. That 9, I need you to confirm the critical on.
You got it. Yeah.
Okay. You do not confirm the critical.
I
Okay.
need these rolls to be...
So you
little bit
dart
higher.
in, right, and slash across his exposed belly. And then as you go to kind of like rip up the inside of his thigh, he basically just like knocks you to the side a little bit, and you stumble, roll, and you come back up and you go for another quick series of strikes. But he's kind of like got you at arm's length at this point now, so none of them, they kind of like scrape around his wrists and things like that, but none of them find an exposed target.
It's a
Okay.
big ass arm.
Yep.
To be held at length at.
Anything else for your turn?
Yes, I would like to use my power of time control to reverse that turn and try it again.
Ezra, you're up.
Always got a yuck in my
As I continue to run towards Bones, I'll sling another chill touch at this front guy.
Don't
Nice.
attack me with chill touch.
I'm attacking you.
Okay, so another rake. This one kind of like gets across his face and he kind of like slaps at his face repeatedly. Anything else?
Nope. I attempt to hide.
Big fuck. You're behind a really big rock.
Yeah.
So the other guys can't even see you currently. You are literally out of line of sight.
I consider that a win. That is the end of my turn.
So haste ticks down to 8. It is the mouth's turn. I need a D10 rolled. Let's see what the mouth does. Nobody wants to do it. I'll do it. I'll roll that D10. And 8. So again, 3 attacks against a single target in rage. Fortunately, there are still 2 targets in rage, so they are not at advantage. Let's get a D20 from Ashes and Matashtai. Lowest one gets the attacks.
Good, good, good.
Oh no!
You're a piece of shit.
Oh no!
You're a piece of shit. Oh. I love how I have managed to turn it back on you guys that it's your fault. Like,
Don't
I mean,
get mad at me.
If Jeremy just called it a Constitution saving throw, Jay would roll below a 5 every time.
yeah, but that's
Can we roll
actually-
Constitution saving throws to decide who gets hit?
Nope.
You may not.
All right, so 3 attacks against Matashtai. Here's one fist.
At
2
disadvantage.
fists.
At disadvantage.
Okay, so that's a 14 then. and then which is a miss, and then Two Fist, the 20.
Oh,
That one gets to hit, I guess.
Does it?
Yeah, I'm at exactly 20.
With haste?
Yes, I have 18 naturally, 20
Oh.
with haste, 22 if I would have attacked.
If you would, that's what I'm used to you attacking every turn, so I'm used to you having that bonus from the attack. Gotcha. Okay.
No,
Never mind
I'm a
then. So
cleric now.
20 is a hit. So you dodge the first one. The second one clips you, like wings you in the shoulder, right? Sends you sprawling just a tad. 16 bludgeoning damage. And again, he kind of like he's kind of like hunkered low. He looms over you, like having knocked you back with one hand, and he kind of like puts the other hand on the ground, and he literally leans down to try to like bite your head off, with his bite attack. That's an 11. Big jaws like snap through the air.
Punch him in the
dodge
front tooth. Just
it knocks it loose. He's unhappy. He
Then I
has
look
his
over
teeth
at
insured.
Ashes and I say, "Thank God you got all that resistance."
dude, I wouldn't.
Oh fuck! I love it. So this one comes clambering up now. He too kind of
We should have had this dude
halts
down by
at
now.
a
Shit.
series of boulders and grabs one.
Well, if he getting bitch slapped, he would be down.
The only unengaged target that he can see is, I think, gonna be Bones.
So be it. Make your
Another rock at Bones. That's an 11. Sails super wide through the air. You, Bones, as you see it just like go by like 15 feet to the left of you, you actually look, and Callow's looking up, just like trailing the rock, like looking, just like whistling at it, just like holy shit, right? And
Ezra doesn't notice it.
That's his turn. Bones, you're up.
All right. I realize now that instead of making one at advantage, I can just make two. So I throw 2 daggers, sharpshooter,
Dagger.
at the mouth of Golor.
Wait,
Go
go.
Lantern. Go Lantern. Golar is the rock in your pocket.
I know
Not
what I
anymore.
said. No, I had that thing literally got
It's gone.
destroyed. By,
Yeah, you
Oh.
well, I crit on one of them.
Okay, so the first one goes wide. The second one, whoosh, right in the side of the creature's head. Holy shit!
Woo!
Woo! So
second one should
the
be
creature like leans
minus-
forward and snaps his jaws
The second
down
one
towards
should be minus
Matashtai. Huh?
Minus 4, if that matters.
Okay. Snaps his jaws at Matashtai. Matashtai, you kind of like smack his face over to the side and dodge out of the way, and he kind of like rears back, and 2 big hands come up, and one dagger like flies directly in front of his face, and the other one takes him in the temple, and he goes,
It means that
and he just kind of like falls forward slightly.
right in between your face and his face.
Right? Yeah, absolutely. It just falls forward like he's gonna fall on top of Matashtai, but it's so slow that Matashtai is easily able to just kind of like step back. And the mouth of Grolantor is dead. All
I
right.
continue to stay up.
Is he like the mouth of Sauron? Except
Oh, I'm
dead.
Matashtai, you're up.
Oh, mouth is dead too.
All right. Well, I'm fast as fuck.
You're fast as fuck.
Fast as fuck.
You fast as fuck,
Oh my-
boy.
So I'm gonna
it
dash
was
over
the
here.
And I'm the fastest man alive.
All right, I'm gonna run over here.
Sure.
And I think I still have the staff of healing out, so
You
I'm
do?
just gonna whap. I'm just gonna whap him with that.
Whap Master Jones.
Rat Master.
Jeremy's
Whap
been hiding.
one.
Wow, that's
13.
when's the last time anybody's talked about Wat Master Jones?
Good old Whap Master Jones.
Been a while.
It's been a long
Whap
ass
Master
time.
General.
17 does hit, definitely.
What game was
Whap.
that we were playing? We were whapping.
And then punch. Punch him not well.
That hits. This thing is not. It is
Hey.
not exactly nimble, and it's not well armored. It's just thick. He's just a thick boy.
All right, and then.
So you rush up, right? And the first one, it's a solid hit. You like goof into its side, and then immediately afterwards, poof, palm into its belly, and these are resounding blows. You can feel the vibrations from them, and it just now looks down at you and goes, "Oh."
I staff it on the head.
Okay, that's a hit.
Oh, also, I want to try and stun it.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that too.
Another 11 damage, and it's like, oh. And you try to stun, so key point for stun is... It's stunned.
Hill Giant on the list.
Hell Giant on the list.
Giant.
Okay, anything else?
I'm glad I didn't get. I'm not happy that I didn't get the mouth of whatever.
The mouth of
You'll probably-
Golor.
you might never see another one of those in this campaign. You might have to go hunting.
Nope, probably not. And then punch.
Oh, you punch again. Punch.
Haste, bro.
20 definitely hits.
Oh, actually, that's at advantage, right? Because he's stunned.
Yep. Absolutely is.
Didn't matter.
Okay.
Well, flurry of blows and punch again.
So much punching.
Whoa. What?
Oh, Lord, he's punching. Isn't
I
So-
believe your attacks, but you
Staff,
staffed?
staff, punch, haste attack, punch, flurry of blows, punch.
5 attacks. Yes.
Oof.
Yeah, that tracks.
Yeah, that tracks. Okay, cool. 19 hits easily. Another 11 damage. Fuck yeah. But this mountain of meat, right? You're just slamming into him, and it's just like
It's so much
rippling
meat.
his body, right? It's just so much meat. He's just like, oh. Okay. Nothing else?
Nope.
I say nothing else. All right. Callow, like, you see her pop out from behind her rock, and she says, "Nice job." Another 2 arrows. Poof, poof.
I did do a nice job. Thank you.
Oh,
Wow.
wrong thing.
You didn't.
Oop, oop.
No, you
Say,
did.
she crit. Fuck off, Bones. Thank you very much.
I thought the 5s were her rolls to attack. All right.
I know you did. I know you did. Oh. Meh. Alright, so,
Less than idea.
actually, she would have advantage, but I'm not gonna worry about it. She puts 2 arrows in it. She's happy. She goes back to the side. This hill giant is stunned. Ashes, you're up.
Well, having fought with my allies this many times, whenever I see Matt go up and stun something, I start salivating at the opportunity to get in there.
Ashes
So,
bite.
The giant wolf starts salivating.
The giant wolf starts salivating, absolutely. You're
great
basically
sign.
running up to a giant man made of lard, and you're salivating.
like the blob
Yeah, he's
from
just the blob.
X-Men. All right, here we go. First, well, I didn't put that at advantage. Let me check for crit.
Yep.
Good.
No crit.
Okay. First attack
Definitely a hit.
Is a 14.
14 damage, very nice.
Second attack at advantage. 25.
Okay, definitely a hit.
Storm for another 12.
Okay.
Third
Nice.
attack. So close. For another 8.
Good.
And the final attack. Woo!
Ooh.
There it is.
Okay.
for a total of God.
That's unfortunate.
The greatest crit, but you know it
Why?
happens.
Why have you forsaken me?
So Matashtai, you rush up right and you pummel on the creature, stunning it, right? 2 arrows in from the side from Callow, and then Ashes appears, kind of like loping across the open field around the mouth of Grolanter towards this stunned target. And he does, much like you did, right, a flurry of blows, but his come with sharpened claws, and they rip open the soft underbelly of this hill giant and basically spill out guts and blood and everything like that down onto the ground in front of you both.
I tenderized the meat for him.
Absolutely you did. You loosened it. You loosened it.
Yeah, that's right.
Berserker Barrage is successful.
Okay. All right, Ezra, you're up.
Oh, we're not done yet. Okay. I'm going to
Worst
my head out. Actually, I don't see them. I see them over there, over another dead body. And I'm gonna go ahead and shield touch the one I see.
Okay, that's a hit.
15. And then I'm gonna run back into hiding.
Claw rakes across him. All right, this hill giant, he sees his 2 companions fallen, right? He kind of grumbles and he palms a rock in front of him and he hefts it and he looks at Matashtai and Ashes and he goes, "Ugh." And then he turns and he doof, 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 and he dashes the fuck away.
No,
back
no,
down
Brian.
the hill, back into the darkness, back the fucking the way he came. As he does quick maths in his head and he goes, and he runs away with his rock like, this is all I was here for. I'm leaving
I wanted the
now.
rock.
Goodbye. So he just runs.
I mean, all right, fair enough. See you later.
Do you guys pursue? Because some of you are
I look back to Callow.
fast enough to actually
Do not pursue Lubu.
chase
That's
this
not
fucking
good.
hill
You guys
giant.
are super fast.
He says that's not Lubu. He might be. He might have like a big spear in the distance or something. He's going to get on his ogre spear horse.
Oh goodness gracious!
You
Ogre's
catch up,
spear
and he
horse.
takes the rock, and he crushes it, and a spear falls out from the center of the rock. It was hidden the entire time.
All right.
I will look back to Callow and see what she...
So
Like-
Callow
like-
kind of like comes out from behind the rock, and she's like, "Yeah, that's right. You better run." And she's like a little hypey. She's like, "Wow, okay, fair enough. I feel better. You guys feel better?"
Yeah,
Is
I feel
it
pretty good.
safe out?
Yep.
Can I come out now?
I still kind of want to go. I could reach him. You want to get him?
Oh shit!
That's the haste speaking. By
That's
the
the
way,
haste speaking. Nice.
because
I
mean, he's still not too far away. I can still see him.
I put my staff on my back.
He has
Just
the,
gonna
he still has the
pop a
rock.
squat over on this rock. Ugh.
Ugh. Ugh.
And haste drops.
Yeah, here I'm gonna get. Oh god. Oh, there it is.
Okay, here we go. I'm gonna go.
Oh. Oh.
Nice.
That is the highest of highs and the lowest of lows.
So. Alright, so each of you can add
Variant for this? Holy shit.
1,000 experience for the giant ambush.
Hell yeah.
I don't know. It was more of a moderate ambush.
43375, Jacob.
Get out.
Is that
Yeah.
right?
And that is actually where we're gonna go ahead and take our break. So like the haste drops, Matashtai and Ashes both, right? Kind of like,
And
just
then
all,
I actually turn around and start going
right?
to get the last skill gen. I'm like, oh god,
Oh god.
I'm
And
going
that's-
down.
That's where we're going to fade to scene, and we will be back in just a few minutes. We're going to go ahead and take a brief break. We'll see you all on the other side. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.